So today we're going to have a look at my rooftop garden. As you can see, this is sort of how some of the houses are built in my neighborhood, where I'm sort of on top of the garage. So I decided I might as well make use of it, since I do get the best sun here, southern exposure. So I'll just go right along here. I have a series of different strawberries here. The ones right here are the Alpine variety I grew from seed. I started them last year from seed. Didn't really get any strawberries. They were actually pretty small plants. And then now I am getting quite a lot of strawberries. I've actually harvested quite a few off this one, and I actually thought it was pretty much done. Apparently they're June bearing. I didn't really know that, but now I know. That's fine. These ones right beside, well, these are still, oh, there's a little berry there. They're actually very sweet. That's good. These are just some standard ones I bought from a big box store. These are definitely everbearing. I was harvesting them last year up until probably October. So I haven't gotten much off of it yet this year, but expecting throughout the summer I'll get quite a bit. Next is some beets I just randomly planted. They're doing okay. I'll probably pick them and make a soup out of them or something. More of the same batch of strawberries. Actually, what I did is, at the end of last season, I took the strawberries I had, growing in something similar to this, and I broke them apart into several plants. I started off with 3, and I got several more. Another thing I did, this was a runner off this plant, so I just sort of planted the runner and then cut the running vine, and it's taken off now. It's growing on its own, and I'll have a free plant for next year. I don't expect I'll be getting any strawberries off it. Here's my yellow pear heirloom tomato plant. This is actually one plant. I know it looks like a mess. What I did is I planted it very deeply, all from one spot, as recommended by Ray from another gardening channel, and it all just grew up into one big mess. And I let it do that, but definitely have hundreds of tomatoes here, and I expect to get hundreds more. It actually pulled my tomato cage right out of the ground. These aren't very deep raised beds. They're 12 inches. I just built these 2 raised beds just as an experiment this year, and based on my results so far, I'll probably build at least another 3 or 4 for next year. But anyways, this was just not really planned too much. I just put a whole bunch of crap in these raised beds, and I got some results. Here's my English cucumber. I already ate a few of them. They were pretty good. They were close to the size of a supermarket one, just a little bit fatter. I had some trouble with drought. I was out of town for a week, and so part of these didn't really recover too well. I couldn't water them for a week, and we've had no rain. But anyways, oh, and back to there's a ripe one, as you can see right here. These are actually my first ripe tomatoes of the year. Over here is just some pomegranates I planted from seed. We'd have a video on that another time. So, yeah, more cucumbers. Big mistake. I should never have planted this many in so close together, but I was just sort of you know, doing whatever. But I learned. This is a pickling cucumber. That'll be good. Oh, another one. This trellis made a big difference. I'm definitely gonna be trellising next year, probably more so. This is a mess. It's a melon, several melon vines I bought. I didn't trellis them or anything, just left them. But I did get some melons. There's one. I'm not sure what kind of melon they are. Just it came in a little flat from the garden center that said melons. So, and they looked good. So we'll see what they taste like. I think I only have 2 off of 5 plants, so it's not very good yield. But you know, I'll just concentrate on the 2 I have, and hopefully I'll get some production out of it. Also, I just threw in some basil, whatever you call it, right here. I'm actually going to be watering right after this video. I started these from seed and they didn't do too well. I didn't harden them off. So they've been pretty slow. So hopefully they'll improve. These are tomatoes from starters I got from a relative. I don't know what kind they are. I think they're like big pink or something. So I'll try them out. Maybe they'll be good, but at least they're producing. What else do I got here? Oh, a little failure here. This was spinach that bolted, and before it even barely grew to be a seedling, it bolted. Got super hot, super intense sun every day for weeks, and that's what you get. Oh, I did a strawberry off that. Not quite enough to pick. But anyways, that's where I'm at for now. I do have other things growing. I do have, if you look by my front door, I have a few tomato plants just tucked in there, and a few around other parts of my property, and it works out that way without having, you know, an official big garden. Plus, in my backyard are full of raccoons, so they'll eat them anyway. But anyway, thanks for watching. Goodbye.